So the latest macOS, which is number 12, named Monterey, comes with nifty features like, FaceTime upgrade or universal control across single devices with, trackpad or a mouse. And it also comes with shortcut apps and much more. But there's not enough apps that are utility-based on macOS in general. Alright, this is your boy Vamzy, and in this video, I'll show you some of the best macOS utility apps that are available. Unlike most of the internet or YouTube that's filled with lists of macOS app, these ones are actually hidden gems. With that out of the way, let's actually begin with the list. It's always a good idea to take one last look in the mirror before a meeting. So say if you're at home or in the office, Hand Mirror uses Mac's webcam to give you a tiny little glimpse of your face for any last minute spot checks. It's really handy. Now, I know you can also use your FaceTime for that, but what I like about this app is that it takes advantage of the camera and gives you a wider view rather than a portrait view that you get from FaceTime. Unlike Windows, macOS doesn't have a native option to keep your screen on when the lid is closed. And that's why I was having a lot of problems using my MacBook with external display. The thing is, the moment I close my Mac's display, the external display also shuts down. The only solution was to keep Mac on charging, but that would degrade the battery life in the long term. That's when I found Amphetamine. So this one's a powerful tool that keeps your computer awake. Just simply tap on the Amphetamine icon and select Keep Display On Indefinitely, and then click again, and that's it. Even if you don't use external display, you can still use Amphetamine. Say for instance, you start a large download that may take hours to finish, you can ask Amphetamine to keep your Mac awake until the download is complete. So if you take a lot of calls on Zoom or even Teams, this app is just the one for you. So Crisp is more than just a utility app, but deserves a place on this list because of how effective it is at removing noise. So it uses AI to eliminate background noise from your mic during those super important Zoom meetings, especially when there's kids around or your family, or if you're just doing a voiceover like this one. Okay, as you can see, my brother or my cousin's playing a video game in the background, but I am in a meeting with my colleagues. So if I want to reduce that to basically zero, what I would do is change my input from my microphone to Crisp. That way, it basically reduces the background noise or ambient noise, and all you would hear is just my speaker voice or just my microphone's voice. Do note though, it is a paid service, but you get 240 minutes a week, which is free, which is more than sufficient enough for most people if you ask me. So this one is one of my most used utility apps on Mac. All it does is it simply hides the clutter from my desktop, so whenever I need to take some screenshots or when I have to share my screen during a Zoom call, all you need to do is to click a button and then poof, everything on the desktop is hidden. Don't worry, it won't delete any files though, so you can bring it back again with a click of a button. And you can get Hidden Me for free, which is awesome. So next up, we've got NetworkAlight. It really bugs me that there's no easy way to check the current internet speed on your Mac, and that's why I use NetworkAlight. It's a tiny app that displays the current upload and download speeds on the menu bar. You don't have to go to internet and type fast.com or anything else to find out the speed every now and then. You can just see it right there. You can also open the main window for a detailed view on the network speeds with graph of upload and download speeds. Your external IP address is also shown there. Alright, I know this is a bit of self-promotion, but it's a shameless plug, but hear me out, it's really cool. So Smartness Proxy's app can be accessed from the toolbar as well, and you can change your country with this app. For example, say if I want to watch something in the US in Netflix, but it's only available in Netflix UK, so with Smartness Proxy's VPN, I can just simply turn it on from the toolbar and change the country to UK, and then I search for say Office US in the Netflix, it'll be right there, even though it's not available on Netflix US. So if you're keen on that, just check it out on the link in the description below. Move it on. So this one is one of my favorite apps that solves two major problems on Mac. Even on macOS 12 Monterey, there's no calendar app that you can just look up quickly on the toolbar. So if I have to see what date it is, it'll almost take a week for me to see. I have to open a separate calendar app, and that's why I use It's Cal. It shows you the current month's calendar with just a click and whenever you need to check which day of the week it is. Another reason I like to use fuzzy time is because you get a simple human readable clock in your menu bar. That can be used instead of, computer's built-in clock. Would say instead of 1640, you can just see 20 to 5. So if your Mac battery is dying slowly, this app is all the one that you need. So Battery Health is a tiny utility app that calculates the life of Mac's battery and shows you important info such as cycle count, remaining battery capacity, etc. So if you're not using a fast charger for your Mac but are using a smartphone charger, then it can even show you that. How cool is that? So Simple Recorder adds the functionality of recording the audio from your Mac's mic with a click. You can find the icon on the right side of your menu bar and it'll show up in the menu. All you have to do is click it to record and then stop. You can use it to record minutes of meeting, take notes, record conversations, etc. So this next app has OneJob to display your next upcoming meeting in the menu bar so that you don't have to worry about missing an important event. So for example, if I want to order a smartphone that goes on a limited time sale at 12 PM, I use this app to set the constant reminder. That way it automatically fetches the meetings from iCloud Calendar and displays the time before the meeting begins. Or if you don't use iCloud or Google Calendar, you can just manually add it as well. So that's pretty much it. Those were the macOS utility apps that I personally recommend and use. I suggest that you only use the ones that you found useful because it would just clutter the toolbar altogether and it would just be annoying to clean up afterwards. Anyway, I'm Vamsy, thanks for watching, and if you're new here, click on that subscribe button, that way you get notified every time we put out a new video and you might find something useful or learn a new thing because we're all about tech and streaming devices and whatnot. Anyway, I'll see you in the next one because I promise I did. See ya.